Hello, I'm Executive Chef Joseph Schutze. Welcome to our kitchen. Today I'd like to share with you my recipe and procedure for making one of my favorite Creole dishes, gumbo. Gumbo is definitely a mainstay in New Orleans, and there's no shortage of great gumbos out there. But one thing all good gumbos have in common, it begins with the roux. That dark roux, it develops such an incredible richness and flavor that really nothing compares to it. Fun fact, gumbo is actually derived from an African word for okra, which coincidentally okra is in the dish. So join me now as I show you how I make this amazing soup. Well, at this time I'd like to say thank you to all of those subscribers. I really appreciate your support and look forward to bringing new material for you. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. And if you've been here before and not yet done so, please subscribe and hit that notification bell and be up to date with all of our latest posts. Let's get cooking. To begin, I like to use cast iron when making my Cajun or Creole foods. I find that it helps give me that darker roux so much easier. So over medium-high heat, go ahead and add your butter. Well, now that the butter is melted, carefully add your flour. As you guessed it, we're making our roux. Go ahead and stir until the butter gets incorporated into the flour, and then we're going to cook it. We're going to cook it until we get a nice dark brown roux. Well, there you go. We have our dark brown roux. I don't know with the lighting in the kitchen if it's really showing how dark it is, but right now it's got the tint of like cocoa powder. I then will add my Trinity, which everyone knows is the Creole and Cajun version of the French mirepoix. Let's go ahead and stir that, and then we'll cook this for about 4 minutes, 5 minutes. For me, it's really important that I don't burn anything. I do want that controlled caramelization, or a controlled burn, but not a full-fledged bitter burn. Now at this time I'd like to add my garlic and my bay leaves. Go ahead and give that a quick stir. Then I will add my tomatoes. Go ahead and give that a quick turn. Now I like to add my Andouille sausage, chicken breast. Go ahead and give that a quick turn. Let this cook for about another 2 minutes. Well, now that has cooked for a couple minutes, let's go ahead and carefully add in our chicken stock. I like to add mine in, anytime I'm adding my stock into a roux, I always like to add little at a time. Now be careful, roux is extremely hot. And you know, I'm pretty sure I could speak for all chefs, as we've all been burned at one time or another. One thing you never want to get burned by, it's a roux. That stuff is like lava. So I will gently stir everything until it gets incorporated. At this time, I like to add a little bit of my homemade Cajun rub. Go ahead and give it a stir. Bring it up to a simmer, and then reduce the heat to low, medium, low, and then go ahead and cook it for about 20 minutes. As with any roux, you need to cook it out so the starchiness is no longer there. Here we are after our 20-minute simmer. A little bit of reduction, Consistency thickened up nice. You can see the nice nappe off the back of the spoon. So now at this time, I like to add my shrimp and my okra. Gonna give this a stir, and we will continue to simmer this for about 5 minutes. Well, there you have my gumbo. There are many combinations you could do for gumbo. Seafood, from oyster, shrimp, crab, to rabbit, andouille sausage, ham, chicken, whatever. I like to mix mine a little bit with, as you've seen, with the shrimp as well as the andouille sausage and the chicken. Feel free to do what you like. And again, just like with etouffee, your gumbo is really important, is the roux. That's the most important thing you can do to make a good gumbo. Flavors came out excellent. A little spicy also, but that's with the homemade Cajun rub. Has a lot of white pepper in it, so it gets that kind of burn and not so much like a hot sauce burn. Feel free to spice it up. You add Tabasco or even cayenne pepper to it and serve it with steamed rice. Brown rice or white rice works great. Well, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and give gumbo a try. It's an amazing soup, not hard to make, and it just takes a little patience with the development of the roux. Thank you for joining us. Yo,